There we go. That should be the intro. Me sighing and go, there we go. Like, I can't imagine a better synopsis of everything we've just clicked on.
I hate neon. I hate neon with a burning passion.
I will say, I actually want to do a bit of a PSA here. A lot of people might think that I'm kind of apathetic because I laugh at stuff, but it's just my coping mechanism, guys. I'm sorry.
He laughs and I walk off and I kick stuff on the ground.
Emiru assaulted at her meet and greet. Someone assaulted Emiru at a meet and greet at Twitchcon. The security pushes the perpetrator away, but then turns back and allows the man to walk away. Emiru comes back shortly after to continue meeting fans. Is that the... Okay.
Whoa. That's crazy. Holy shit, what the fuck was that?
The fuck? What? I thought it was going to be the guy with the dyed hair.
Yeah, I feel bad for the guy with the dyed hair.
Oh, bro, what? That is, I don't even know what to say, to be honest.
That's wild.
So she just goes back for like a minute or so and then is back out again.
There are perks and downfalls to all of it.
This guy's commentary is quite insightful. Usually you don't see a random guy on an iPhone giving commentary.
I said it hurts as a fan seeing that.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's IRL streaming.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, it was TwitchCon. There was a lot of people probably doing that.
There were. That is a failure from Twitch's part. The next day, they did have... I had my meet and greet the next day, and I did notice the cops were there, but why is it after the fact that they have some kind of... Like, I'm not going to say it was overly secure, but what they had the next day should have been the standard. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Like, if you look on there, I can't really point out much security. So on the side, there's an entrance on the side, and that's where people were kind of going through, scanning their thing, and you had to be registered for the meet and greet. There was a whole process. You had to do like a lottery system where you went on, register for who you want to meet and greet, and it's kind of a lottery where you get approved to go to the meet and greet. It's not just walk-ins, so you had to be approved. Here's the tag here, all right? So this is my TwitchCon tag, and it's a partner one. And so it has a little QR code kind of reader thing on this, where you put this guy right here onto this like white read scanner device, and it's able to read, right, this is Terroriser, he's checking into this part of the hall, this part of the hall, and it kind of tracks you, let's say. So one kind of security thing would have been if someone has been banned from your chat and then you try to do the meet and greet thing, you could be like red flag straight away because you're banned from their chat or something like that. But we don't know if that, system has been implemented for security of the people.
That would have been interesting.
But anyway, so some people were scanning this thing, and when the thing wasn't going green, saying, approved, there was like, a little error thing. Some of the security people were like, oh, it's fine. This guy somehow got through the security thing that should have had a minimum of 2 people at it with the disc reader or little QR code scanner, whatever. And he somehow was able to bypass them, walk past where the police should have been as well, and then just walked up to her. There's so many things wrong besides what he did, which is clearly wrong. It's also what Twitch failed to do. There were so many places in which they should have stopped this even happening, and there's multiple failures there.
Yeah, so he crossed multiple barriers at TwitchCon, even in front of another creator's meet and greet, to grab me in my face and try to kiss me. Fortunately, he wasn't able to. Okay.
It's awful.
She's also saying it's not even the first time she's dealt with something like this, and she's a lot more hurt and upset by how Twitch handled it during and after the fact. Yeah, she was out like after, like, hey, that just happened. Can you go back out to your meet and greet? She also goes on to say the security in the clip who reacts, that's the guy we saw, he was by the wall, is my own security. It wasn't even Twitch's security. It was her own security to be at TwitchCon, which she wasn't probably paid to have the meet and greet there, to make Twitch more money because people are paying to see their favorite streamer. So this is just like, financially, it's immoral as well. It's true my favorite and usual security guard was banned for holding a stalker's arm to bring him to police at a past TwitchCon.
So there you go. So you have a previous instance where she's had something and then they banned her security guard
for doing his job. job.
Now, do you think if you had talent at an event that had a previous incident with a stalker or something like that, do you think you might take some extra precautions to make sure that that talent is
To that
safe from
particular
anything?
person? Yeah, of course, yeah. I didn't hear he was caught until hours after he attacked me. And it felt like this only happened because of my manager pressing for it, not because TwitchCon staff president thought it was a big deal, which combines kind of in with the previous statement. So they were kind of, Twitch is having a very blasé approach to all of this. Gosh, is anybody going to go to TwitchCon after this? I don't really know, especially if you're a woman. If you're a woman, I don't think so, yeah.
This is my main grievance with the whole thing.
Yeah, this is definitely my last TwitchCon. 10 years going to TwitchCon. It's her last one. Bro, what is happening? And it could have been much worse, apparently. Let's see. So he pulled something at 9 seconds. Oh. Oh. A pen? It looks like a Sharpie.
A pen?
Looks like a Sharpie of some kind to get an autograph. I want to not think it's a knife. US isn't really, you know, if it was London TwitchCon, I'd be like, yeah, that's a knife. But it kind of looks like it could be a, you know, the Sharpies, they have the white and then the black at the top. But very strange that after he gets pushed, he pulls out a Sharpie. That's odd.
I spent over $10,000. Some people who stream on Twitch don't even make $10,000 in a year. What the fuck are they supposed to do? Like, if you watch the clip, the security guard who pushes the guy away is my security. The woman who pulls me to the back, my manager. If you're a small streamer and you don't have those resources, or someone in your line's not filming, what the fuck do you do? No one would have known. Like, it's actually fucking insane.
And there's more.
So there's more. Yeah.
There are people with no security.
I had a security guard 2 years ago where the guy was following me around TwitchCon. He asked him to stop, so he grabbed the guy, but didn't hurt him. Perma-banned from the venue.
Okay, maybe I should talk about this. Whatever, who cares? I had a security guard 2 years ago where there was a guy following me around TwitchCon, and he like asked him to stop multiple times. My guard asked him, and the guy.
I can't tell if that's her natural voice or she nervous telling the story. Like, clearly she was nervous in the previous one, but is she nervous in this too?
He was just holding the guy until like the con security came. And then for some reason they're like, yeah, because your security guard touched him, he's like perma-banned from the venue forever. But he didn't even hit him or anything. He just like held him while they waited for like the police to come. And,
what the fuck?
And it was like my favorite security guard. I can't have him at TwitchCon anymore. I was just okay.
The only thing I can think of is the worry if you talk about that Twitch might ban you or you get in trouble or something. That's the only thing that I can think of.
I feel like that's one of those companies that are very much, they'll punish you harsher if you're not on their good side, and they'll treat you better if they're on their good side. Very favoritism.
There is cherry picking. There is cherry picking for sure.
So I had to cancel my meet and greet because of the stuff, but in order to, I can't cancel my meet and greet and not cancel her show because of the fact that the reason I cancel my meet and greet is I don't want to be in the same place for 2 hours because of people being weird.
Okay.
And then I'm under contract with them, so I can't cancel one and not cancel the other.
Interesting. Oh.
So I'm sorry,
I kept my
Emmy.
meet and greet because I wanted to keep my show. Surely it'll be fine.
I'm sorry, Emmy.
Yeah, that's pretty much spot on what we're talking about. That literally, it's like the perks. They kind of give you this and they give you that and they make you feel special and like, yeah, you're kind of the face of Twitch. Wow, you know. And then you feel like you have to say yes to things you don't really want to say yes to because they're tied into other things you actually do want to do. So they wanted to do the table, the panel, which honestly, those are fun. I think I've only ever done it once, but they're actually really fun. And you get to interact with a ton of your fans during it as well if they have a Q&A section. You know, you don't get up close and personal, so you have a little bit of distance. I think if you're a guy, you're probably a lot safer than if you're a girl at Twitch. Damn, that's like nail on the head shit right there, right after we said it. Is this him walking out? That's him just walking out, yeah?
That's him right there.
Yeah, he should be walking a little quicker.
Walks at the event. Cross the road, cross the train tracks, disappears.
You know what's insane? A guy streaming on Kick got this clip. The irony.
Yeah, and my big issue with all the IRL streamers, but you know, they have their uses.
I've been talking to Twitch people, and I'm really upset because I noticed a lot of negligence around the event, and I'm not happy with the way that they're handling it now. And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, I asked them, you know, like, what are they gonna do about this? And you know what they said initially? They said, oh, well, he's banned from the platform for 30 days. What? And then she's obviously like, hello? Like, that needs to be indefinite. What the fuck are you talking about? Also, that's like nothing to do with anything.
Should be arrested. It's 30-day ban. 30-day ban for near assault. You know, like what?
To be honest, it's attempted assault. The only reason it wasn't like any further is because she pulled back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, but,
like
yeah,
if she was even more caught off guard, it probably was. Yeah, I'm sorry.
30-day
but,
ban. 30-day ban, by the way. 30-day ban. That'll do it.
Well, Brian, Twitch made a statement, and they are banned indefinitely from Twitch, so it's longer than 30 days. But initially, to help her feel better, they told her 30 days.
It's a 30-day. Yeah.
And they're trying to cooperate with law enforcement. You know, better late than never, I guess. But damn, the outcry before this tweet was probably massive, I'm assuming. I'm sure they didn't just tweet this right away. They probably waited till 1 million people on Twitter were upset.
They took their time.
Yeah. We'll just scan in, and then we're meeting him up front.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did what? Yeah, you're good. Okay.
Oh,
yeah, you're good. There you go.
Oh my gosh, dude. Man, yeah, the bans are garbage. What should happen is like maybe when they got like in the lottery system you said to do the meet and greet, if they got a QR code in the email and then the QR code was scanned, it'd probably be more reliable than a piece of plastic band that's had a bunch of sweat and printed 1 billion times. I don't fucking know.
Or the security thing that they do at the front where they have x-ray machines or whatever and they go through your baggage. They should have another layer of security in between here where they do the exact same thing again. And I don't care how over the top that sounds like, because it's a big convention center and there's a lot of opportunity for someone to get something in there without them being able to know. But if you're going up to someone at a meet and greet thing, me as a content creator, I would like to see an extra layer of security there getting in. That right there that's a boo-boo. So one thing I will say quickly is when the transition from Amazon, from what Twitch that I know, the Twitch that I know before Amazon's buyout were more proactive in terms of protecting the community. There was much more of a community feel. You knew multiple people that were higher ups in Twitch. I think around this time was like a transition period over to Amazon. I can't remember when Amazon bought it out. But I have noticed more of a corporate feel and less of a community feel.
2014? That was quite a long time ago.
What? Okay, when did DJ Wheat leave? That's what you need. 2022. There you go. November 2021.
Who's DJ Wheat?
DJ Wheat was, in my opinion, was the epitome of the ethos setting for Twitch. So he would be the figurehead of the community of Twitch, where you would see him and you would know that he's kind of like the Steve Jobs of Twitchcon and Twitch as a whole, where he was really building like the team around Twitch to make that community feel. I used to love having him because he embodied that kind of that logic, or I keep saying ethos because that is the correct word, but you know, that DNA of Twitch was always there, and once he left, you lost it all. And that's the point at which I felt Twitch fell apart. This guy is a gamer. This guy was all passionate and cared so much about Twitch. Ever since he left, TwitchCon has kind of fallen away. Twitch as a platform has fallen away.
Given the tumultuous history of partnerships, favoritism at Twitch, bro, dude, this guy was probably fighting for his life for creators. I cannot see how this brings any level of comfort to creators who are not friends with Dan Clancy. Sends a message, we will care and support you if we are friends. I care deeply about Emiru. She's a friend of mine, and so I want to see how we can support her. Damn, DJ Weed is a savage, bro. What a legend. Then Taylor Lorenz met up with Dan Clancy and asked about Twitch's safety. I do think that when you're live streaming, in many ways, you can control your community. What happened yesterday, we care deeply, something we have to keep working on. I'll be honest, I can't listen to these two voices for 2 minutes, Brian. I think this might be top 10 most unlikable people in the creator sphere in one screen. The only way it could be worse is if Hassan was in the middle. And ironically enough, both of these people drool for Hassan. You can listen.
Obviously, we saw one Twitch streamer yesterday, Emiru, get assaulted by a male fan. And a lot of streamers have, especially female streamers, have talked about, you know, the danger that they feel from
and
these
taken
sort of
off his
toxic,
earbuds
parasocial
and is not listening.
What are you guys doing to prioritize safety? Because I know also a bunch of Twitch content creators said that they were too scared to even come to TwitchCon this year, just in case something like what happened yesterday would happen.
The safety of our creators is the top priority. The challenge we face is a challenge in today's society. It's not limited to Twitch. It extends throughout our society. I do think that when you're live streaming, in many ways, since you control your community and you can ban people, you can make it so that those people that you don't want engaging with you and participating with you aren't there. Okay, it's very different. You know, when I use other short form content and people say all sorts of stuff.
How do you do that?
I can't stop that.
How do you do that in an IRL situation?
Don't bother me. Now, what happened yesterday obviously was something that we care deeply about, securing this environment. You know, we're looking very closely at everything that happened there, and I care deeply about Emmy. She's a friend of mine, and so I want to see how we can support her. This is just something we have to keep working on. I think everyone identifies our tools in terms of trust and safety as...
Those tools don't work in real situation, you idiot.
My mom phoned me. Sorry, Brian.
Okay. All right. Go back. I want you just to go back, listen to the first question, and listen to what he says.
The safety of our creators is the top priority. The challenge we face is a challenge in today's society. It's not limited to Twitch. It extends throughout our society. I do think that when you're live streaming, in many ways, since you control your community and you can ban people, you can make it so that those people that you don't want engaging with you and participating with you aren't there.
Bro, how is she supposed to ban the guy? How does she ban the guy?
How can you do that in an IRL situation? You can't... This isn't Black Mirror where you can fucking block people and then you don't see them through your fucking fake glasses eyeballs. How disconnected is this answer from reality? You know, like, if I don't like people, I've got ways of blocking them. This isn't social media. This is in real life situation. That answer sums up everything. You know, it's not our fault. There's tools in order to block people in real life coming up to you, you know? You know, their usernames, you know, we can clearly tell if that person has been banned in your chat, even though we can't. The answer made absolutely no sense.
He comes across as kind of slimy and political, like a politician in a way. That is the opposite of what you need when you're trying to keep your platform kind of connected and down to earth. I think he's definitely part of the problem. The only thing Dan said that made sense in the previous answer was that this is a wider society problem. It's not just Twitch struggling with it. But I think that's such a deflection, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, yes, but what's happening in the wider society is not your responsibility. You have to handle your piece where your part is. But his reply, deflection, and then misdirection. AKA, you should control your community.
Other factors are the problem, not us. But how do you allow these outside society issues to come into the convention?
It's bad from the top to the bottom.
To my two main hosts, how are you guys feeling? Have you picked a winner?
I think I know my winner.
You already have your winner?
I think I have my winner.
All right.
Sorry, I must have caught mono at my meet and greet.
What's mono?
Don't know.
Huh? You don't know either?
No.
What? What?
I guess it's a disease.
Mono disease. It's kissing disease.
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah, you and I won't know anything about that. We don't get kissed anymore by our spouses.
Well, it's to say, but that's the end of that segment. Emiru's taking it like a champ, rolling with the punches and also punching Twitch back. So respect to her. And
a huge respect for her after this whole thing. I really respect how she stood up and kind of held Twitch accountable. It's not so much the issue of what the guy did, it's also what Twitch, the bigger picture
of it, and who else is in danger.
How they acted
who
and
else
everything.
Is in
and
danger.
Yes, looking out for other women to protect them. And I respect that a lot for how she did that and how she talked about it. Because she points out, I'm in a very privileged position. I have the finances and the resources to do this. Other people don't.
Yeah.
And then it's going to happen to someone else, but they don't have a voice to, you know, draw attention to it.
Emiru rejected Neon's party invite.
Hello, how you doing today? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Emiru.
This is a wild interaction right now. Like, past that Emiru and who's that? Who's that guy? Oh, oh, who's that guy right there? Who's that guy right there? And he just turning his head over like, I want to leave already.
So here's the funny thing. Pasta has no fucking idea, like, anything. You can see her look over, and then she sees me look over, and now that's the point where she's looking at my reaction. She's like, oh.
Something not right here. Hold on.
Yeah,
why is Brian reacting like this?
Like when I look to my right, look at my reaction. Go back just a little snip. Just look at my reaction. So she sees him coming over.
He sneaked in like Gollum, bro.
Yeah.
That Gollum stance is crazy.
In my circle.
That's the vibes I'm getting because he ignores you. He ignores Pasta, goes straight to Emiru. I kind of stopped IRL vlogging just because I felt awkward being 15 feet from someone and talking to my camera. I don't know what this guy has disabled in his brain to make him think this is...
What do you mean disabled? You think it was already existing in his fucking brain?
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Emiru. Hi. Emiru. Just call me Em.
I think Em knows who Neon is, right?
I've absolutely no idea. All I know is I wanted the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you're gone already, bro. You're literally gone. Where are you? Oh yeah, you're just doodaloo, doodaloo, and you're just hidden behind Em right now. So you're standing behind M, talking to Pasta, and probably explaining who the fuck that is.
But then I had a great idea, and this fucking Kappa fucking idiot that got in my way. I wanted to do something where I'm looking down the camera, just shaking my head, like, you know, like making fun of Neon.
Sure, you would have done that, right? Sure.
No, I try. No, you'll see it. The fucking guy with the Kappa thing.
Oh, my bad.
I turn to my left, and then the guy's there blocking me, and then I move more over, and you don't get the full
Kind of lose the opportunity. I get it.
Yeah.
Emiru. Just call me Em.
Em.
Yes.
I am.
That's the Kappa guy, you're right.
Yeah, look,
turn around.
I'm turning around.
And you're like, nah, never mind then.
And I'm shaking my head like I'm getting out of here. So I told Pasta as I'm walking around, I said, get her away from him now.
Nice to meet you.
That's horrifying.
Real quick, Emiru. I'm doing a little after party.
Okay.
I'd love for you to come.
Yeah, look, poor Pasta doesn't know what's going on.
We gotta go. I love being objectified. Come on, let's go.
Wait, what did I do wrong?
Wait, what happened?
Look at the front.
Objectified? Wait, what the fuck did I do? Hold on. Wait.
You went to the front?
It's always the fat friend, bro.
Damn, bro.
I love how you laugh
like that, bro.
I love how you laugh at that. That fucking shit pissed me off.
Oh, I'm laughing at the absurdity of this situation, bro. Because he clearly says it much louder so that it can be heard. You know what I mean? I'm just laughing at the fact that he's definitely drawing attention, you know, to himself by being louder. And I know Pasta doesn't give a fuck if someone says that. She doesn't care, bro.
Yeah, but then
that doesn't mean you should say
we'll
it.
We'll get to that. But the guy coming over, inviting himself into, which was a circle of people talking, just interjected to do this. One, you deserve a fucking elbow to the face. I really wanted to do that, but anyway, I think it's ironic that the kid with the bone structure of a 13-year-old girl is talking shit about people's bodies. What they did was they clipped it and cut out the part where he said that horrible thing about Pasta to make him look like, what did I do?
You can't call a woman beautiful anymore?
No, you don't fucking just go up to a woman and put a camera in her fucking face with, I don't know how many people, thousands of bot viewers watching, and then just like say, oh, I think you're good looking, therefore you should be allowed to come to my party later. Why didn't you not invite me, you little fucking bitch? Why didn't you invite me? I was right there. You didn't invite me. So the thing is, you're teaching these fucking people that you should only go up to someone that you find attractive and allow them the privilege, but you're so fucking dumb. You're so dumb and disconnected from reality that you don't know that that's a problem. You fucking little 13-year-old bone structure twink bitch.
Em isn't really the type to kind of sit down and let things slide. So she tweeted out, chat, get his ass. And as you can see in the bottom, you can reply. Accounts everyone follows or mentioned can reply, because there's probably 1.2K replies right there, and most were Neon fans that were upset. So there you go. Hey, getting many threats from Neon's fan base, so unfortunately I won't be going to the con today. It was nice meeting everyone. I got a chance to meet, but it's not worth going back. Love you guys. Yeah.
That was kind of shitty. Passing them didn't go. It was kind of shitty.
Had such a demoralizing interaction with an IRL streamer last night. He seemed genuinely interested in talking to me. He seemed so sweet, and I asked about his stream and hyped him up. When I tried to look at his chat, he panicked and went, don't look. Oh, there's a second tweet. I must look. Later, I went to his stream, and he was just going up to any girl, and they were waiting if they would... Fucking hell. A guaranteed kick stream here, guys. There's the objectifying that Em was probably alluding to. It's just cruel and pathetic. No, I didn't see how I was rated. I just hate wasting any time giving someone positivity when mocked. Watch out, girls.
And then this person, you're a streamer saying this. When you're at the event, the problem is when you have basically an uninvited camera pointed into your face, and your next few seconds, depending on how you react and how you talk, will dictate whether you're going to have thousands of positive or negative online responses or anything.
Yeah.
You know, like you're supposed to be there, relaxed, calm, meeting up with your friends, going around the event, and then unsolicited putting a person into a stream, I think is a major problem. So you can't say you're a streamer saying this. Well, yeah, when you're in your own home, in an environment that you're setting up and you're in control of, and not having someone try to take something or get a scenario to put you in an awkward position for content, and that's going to have big repercussions. So I don't get it.
I think a better point, no offense, but a better point is like who's putting the camera. So when you're just sitting at home, you're putting the camera on, you're putting it in OBS, you're clicking start streaming. But when you're out in public, yes, you're going to an event that will have a lot of cameras around, but most of the time you're just the background extra character. You're just the background of someone's stream.
So did you just say what I said, but with more words?
I don't know. Maybe I did.
No offense, but better point.
Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. My bad. Neon responds to the backlash he was receiving after calling Twitch streamer Emiru beautiful. This is the orbiters, bro. This is the orbiters.
When you take a transcript and it's like, he said this. Yeah, but you're not seeing the bigger picture of what is going on.
He just called her beautiful, guys. He just called her beautiful.
Yeah, that's it. He just complimented a girl.
Yeah, it's just not with any other intention.
And then says something absolutely horrific about her friend. And only invited her because she's beautiful.
Which kind of shows the colors, you know? That shows the true colors when someone is just rejected. I don't know, like the guys...
It's the same thing. Do you know what it's like? And I love doing this. Sorry to cut you off, but this is a good point. Female friends, like even friends of mine showing me their Tinder accounts and showing the conversations that happen where a guy gets, they're talking and then they get rejected. And then female influencers where a person will DM them and it's all like really lovey, happy stuff, blah blah blah. And then if they after a while, you see this kind of transition from nice to hatred because they don't reply to them.
How sincere was the nice in the first? Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just said what I said, but with more words.
Yes, I did. I did. But
how you doing today? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
We're reacting to him reacting to it.
Emiru.
Just call me Em.
Em.
Yes.
I am.
What's your name?
Neon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That's horrifying.
Real quick, Emiru. I'm doing a little after party.
Okay.
I'd love for you to come.
Why?
Because you're very beautiful.
We gotta go. I love being objectified. Come on, let's go.
What's good, brother? You should have seen. Go. See, that's your problem right there.
What?
Okay.
Wait, what I do?
Go back. You see that? Did you see that Cadillac she was with? Did you see that big back? Right?
No, that's why I got canceled. I was like, it's always the fat friend.
No, that you supposed to invite that one.
What?
That's the one you invite.
The fat.
No. Oh.
Yeah. Who is that guy? Oh, he's a former basketball player. Probably pretty popular if he's on some stream. It's fucking... I just have to laugh at it because it's fucking absurd.
He needs a fucking slap to the face. That's what he fucking needs.
Yeah.
He needs a fucking nice old slap across that skinny ass malnourished face.
We shouldn't encourage that. We don't encourage that, guys. We don't encourage physical violence of any way, shape, or form. We don't.
Good to know.
Yeah, we don't. I think IRL streaming can be done the right way. Like the way Speed does it is great. I think Kai Sanat, he's been pretty good
traveling
too.
the world, bringing people on adventures, showcasing culture and everything.
Yeah.
You know, the likes of, imagine if like Steve Irwin or Bear Grylls going around, that kind of thing, showing people, that's kind of cool. Educational. Not going up to people, teaching young men, this is it, if you want this girl, you gotta invite this girl. Grown-ass fucking married man, by the way, telling this fucking little fucking...
Twink. He's just calling him a twink.
God, he's just
But anyways, Yeah.
Oh man, I'm heated.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
heated.
a little bit. Asmongold defends Neon after attempting to cancel him for complimenting Twitch streamer Emiru and calling her beautiful. All right, let's have a listen.
Like, people say it's objectifying. Yeah, of course you're going to be attracted to the way a person looks. Like, what? Duh. Like, really? Duh. Of course people are going to think that. And so, it's a compliment, get over it? Well, no, it's not even a compliment. It's that, again, I think that people like this make any sort of discourse around like acceptable sexual behavior in public and flirtatious behavior in public. I think that they confuse it a lot. The fact is, like, if a guy comes up to you and he just says, hey, I think you're attractive, like, do you want to come to my party? And you say no, and he says, okay. Like, okay, that's the end of it, right? Like, I mean, like, maybe you could say he should have talked to you more or something like that. But at the end of the day, like, it's really not that big of a deal. Like, and there are so many, and this is the other issue, right? Is that there are so many other instances of men that I think go over the line.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a defense. I think he's only seen half the clip. I don't think this is a very good clip. This is not very well clipped. I actually don't think Asmongold is defending Neon here.
He's defending the concept of men being able to call women beautiful and not feel afraid.
To make a long story short, he's kind of inflating this to a broader scale, but also loses its application while he inflates it. So he's essentially trying to apply this to a real world standard when
a normal scenario.
Yeah. Oh, this is very specific to the streamer, camera in the face, ignoring everyone else in the circle.
A huge amount of camera and lights people.
And being very direct, not trying to, build up a bit of repertoire, just going right into, hey, come to the party tonight because you look good.
Yeah, and his little entourage there behind the camera, pressuring camera on you. You've only got,
it's
moments to think.
My issue is that it's very low effort. It's kind of just black and white, low effort, thinking, because I have clout, I can just walk in and tell women they're beautiful and get them to parties. It's such like a fucking behavior, because without any of the followers and without the camera, he would be sitting in a corner of Twitchcon on his fucking weather app. That's why I think it's a bad take from Asmongold, because he's trying to apply it incorrectly.
Everyday scenario. You're not thinking from our perspective. When I look back at Sod, you have a huge entourage of people with the lights and, and there's him there. Think of it from her perspective of looking at this. Clearly, she's going to put two and two together and realize, is this because you actually like me, or is this because of, the end product here, which is content and the viewers? So you can't take that scenario and say they're the same. They're not.
But we've got some news about you as well, Brian. It's not looking good. Apparently you have allegations. I didn't sleep well last night. On the last night for TwitchCon, Terroriser didn't kiss me after we hung out. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Spoon, that's because you were late. You were late to it, and then I ate pizza. My breath was stinky, and then I was honestly, by that last day, I was mentally exhausted. I kissed him both nights, the first two nights. All right, Spoon, stop whinging, stop crying. I gave you a lovely
you'd
kiss.
Never kissed the guy. I said last week you're gay and you've kissed the guy, and you said no, I haven't.
No, you meant like sexually.
So you kissed Spoon asexually? Like,
no, I kissed him on the cheek. I've kissed my best friend Killian on the lips, big time. Love my bro Killian.
Well, there we go.
No, I didn't kiss him last night. I feel bad.
That's
listen, man, I had to cheer myself up. It was a horrible TwitchCon.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Ooh, look at this one, Brian. Here's something positive. Terroriser is the top Irish streamer. Look at that.
It's actually kind of cool.
Top streamers from Ireland? How are you bigger than RT Game? How did that happen?
Thanks, bro.
What? Nah, you're not even in Ireland. Fucking get him out. He's not even in Ireland. You're American now. You shouldn't be number one.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hold on, I'm captioning this.
He isn't also
even in Ireland anymore. He fucked off to America. It should be dead. Just here to support my homie.
The reason is it's my YouTube viewership.
What do you mean?
Look at my name, YouTube logo.
Yeah?
I get more views on my YouTube streams because I dual stream.
Oh shit! Oh, they combine them? Oh, so it's not just Twitch, they combine them? You were getting banging numbers on those late night Minecraft streams, banging numbers. Absolutely amazing content, I will say that. But you're not in Ireland, so you shouldn't be number one. Fuck you. You can't live in America and be number one in Ireland. Get out of it, bro. No way.
The jealousy right
There's
now.
no jealousy.
Is
I'm just
palpable.
speaking facts.
Palpable. Mr. Guy who sees my streams popping off and then I think I might stream. Or actually, Andrew, you stream on my platform for me. Andrew, you do this. I couldn't be arsed doing it, but I see Brian doing well.
It's not a couldn't
do
be
you know what?
arsed.
I'll suddenly start
lads.
streaming. Guys, another video, I'm back to streaming. I promise it won't last 2 streams. 2 streams later, I couldn't be arsed. I can't talk to the chat.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. He's drawing Homer on my face again.
Oh my!
You going right there?
On his face in Sharpie.
I think that was right after the incident happened.
Oh, that was a little big. That was a big one.
His cheek was very squidgy. Very squidgy. Sorry.
Yeah.
He wasn't clenching his jaw. I had to do my best with what I had to work with.
It's still pretty good though.
I'm perfectly sane, thank you very much.
Oh, there you go.
Perfectly sane.
There you go. Just tattoo it over now.
Some gangsters have like tears for people they've killed. How many Homers do they have on their face?
He is. So let's continue with the Twitch news. Another TwitchCon done. Thank you to everyone who showed up to my meet and greet. Wow. That is a mind-boggling face. Bro, I can't look at it.
Evan puts the Asian in Caucasian.
Bro, it's nuts. This would be he's hell. You know, a lot of people imagine what hell looks like. Evan's hell would be TwitchCon.
Virgins everywhere.
Twitch staff cut a meet and greet with popular VTuber Chibidoki short and blamed her for it, despite Twitch staff being the one who cut it short. Instead of adding more security or doing something productive, they're just ruining the experience of fans who attended.
Yep, I agree with that. Ruined mine. They said I had 30 seconds.
What do you mean?
And if you're at the meet and greet, you can vouch for this because I apologize to nearly every single one of you saying I had to be quick. The Twitch staff people are telling me that I'm talking to people too much.
And they give you 30 seconds per person.
They said, quote, the lady said, I'll give you 30 seconds.
Bro, that's literally, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Turn around,
Sign
take
this,
a photo,
picture,
sign
next.
this. Bye, see you later. I know it was your childhood.
How is that a good interaction for them to queue up and then I'm literally just, yeah, sign this. Here's the picture. Next. Like,
yeah.
I'm Irish. We talk. We yap.
How many people are at your meet and greet, being that you're the #1 Irish, non-Irish streamer?
It was full.
Full? How full is full, Brian? Go on. Gas yourself up. You got it.
It was full. They capped it. And people said they couldn't get in. They capped it. I don't know what the numbers were.
We gotta start putting Terroriser and Nogla reacts. That's what we gotta start doing. We gotta change the name. Terroriser and Nogla reacts.
Why?
Because, bro, it's because you're just so cool.
But yeah, no, it was good. It was a lot of people showed up, and Twitch even fucked up. My name wasn't even on the meet and greet list, and then we had to do our own socials. Hence why we put it out, because Twitch never did it. Yeah, there's a huge fuck up. A lot of people at the event said I couldn't even see your registration. They wouldn't even let me register for your meet and greet. I was like, yeah, I know, because they did it last second.
They let you register for the meet and greet. That's insane.
Yeah, they couldn't even register, and we still had a full line. Suck on that one, Twitch.
Breaks my heart to know that the custom cinema roll I made for Iron Mouse was thrown out along with a handwritten note. Oh, the handwritten note is probably even worse, bro. You probably got some gifts too. Did you get some gifts?
Yeah, they're up.
Bro, you probably had to buy a suitcase to bring the shit back.
I did. I brought an empty suitcase and brought it all back.
Oh, Brian knew. Seasoned veteran.
Can you believe I kept this gift?
Oh, I can't believe that at all.
Yeah,
you didn't dump
shocking.
That one. You didn't dump that one.
I should have thrown that one away. Someone gave me this Bulbasaur clicky, anxiety clicky thingy, and me and Pasta absolutely loved them. Thank you for giving us one each. We were walking around clicking this thing. I have a bag of all the fan stuff, and it's upstairs because I brought the suitcase upstairs. Yeah, I kept it on the bag, put it underneath my table. Someone gave me anime cards from G-Subs, some drawings. I had Sea Forest. I met Sea Forest. She made me a bunch of cool stuff, made me merch. I have the t-shirt merch upstairs. So what happened here? Did it get thrown away by staff or what?
Yeah, basically, yeah. She also made a business card from a VTuber for her that I was really proud of. TwitchCon just keeps, yeah.
Oh, they ask you, they ask you, do you want to accept gifts? That's another thing.
Oh.
And they give you an option. Do you want hugs? Do you want to sit at the table? Do you want to stand up and do this? They gave you this list. So this is what they said. Do you want to sit down or stand up? And I was like, I'll sit down. I'm getting old. I'll sit down.
Fair.
My old ass can sit down.
Fair.
And it creates a bit of a social distance. And this is the day after the Emiru thing. I'm not saying it's going to happen to me.
He's a pretty good looking guy, guys, and there's a lot of female viewers.
Anyway, then they asked, do you want to, do hugs, handshakes, or fist bumps, accept gifts? And there could be one other thing in there, but they gave you a list, and I was like, yeah, fine with everything. Fine with everything. I was like, maybe not hugs, because I don't want to get sick.
Yeah, I would have been like, wave and make it 3 seconds.
I have a tendency to shake hands, but after COVID, I'm trying not to do it. Fist.
I hate when you go to fist bump. I know. I'm agreeing with you. I go for a fist bump. If I meet someone in public, I go for a fist bump, and they want a handshake. I'm like, I know germs. I'm like, it's not you. It's not you. I just have a kid. And I just thought, Hey, Twitch, this is Scar. He's the disabled Minecraft streamer who just won Twitch Rivals event, but unfortunately, he was unable to get on stage due to be inaccessible. Twitch community would appreciate if you could make the venues accessible for everyone. Yeah, you just couldn't just fucking roll up those.
They couldn't.
Those 3-foot stairs, those 3-foot marble stairs. They look like if you fell, you'd probably crack your dome on you. You couldn't. Come on, man. Man, people in wheelchairs these days is just ridiculous.
So selfish. So selfish,
bro. Unbelievable. I think that's enough news for me for today.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I've had enough, Brian. Oh dear. Out of all the weeks that I don't know what's going on, this week has been absolutely nuts.
It was an interesting one for sure. Can't wait for next year.
And in honor of Twitch, or in dishonor of Twitch, we're going to thank the people that start with the letter T on Patreon who support us. Ted, Teddy, and Terry. Appreciate the support, guys. Thanks very much for, Gosh, I just want this video to end. Right there, here's the end of the video. Like, subscribe, and all the good stuff. The end.